catering vehicles are on their way.
Boston Center, Delta 2195, 18,000.
Delta 2195, Boston Center, roger.
Boston Center, UPS 2114, flight level 210.
UPS 2114, Boston Center, roger.
Boston Center, American 2270, flight level 190.
American 2270, Boston Center, roger.
Boarding requested.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Center, Brickyard 4372, 17,000.
Departure checks completed.
Brickyard
Bypass pin inserted.
4372, Boston Center, roger.
Boston Center, JetBlue 369, flight level 360.
JetBlue 369, Boston Center, roger.
Boarding pass,
Passengers
please.
boarding starting.
Boarding pass, please. Hello. This way. Welcome on board. Boarding pass, please. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. May I see your boarding pass? Good afternoon. Hello? Good afternoon. Hello? Welcome on board. This way. Hello? 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 afternoon. Welcome on board. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. This way. Boarding pass, please. This way. This way, please. Good afternoon. Welcome on board. This way. This way. Hello? Hello? Good afternoon. Hello? May I see your boarding pass? This way. Good afternoon. May I see your boarding pass? May I see your boarding pass? Hello? This way, please. Hello? Good afternoon. Welcome on board. This way. Welcome on board. This way, please.
right, Captain's late to the flight deck. Late to the flight deck. All right. Late. Good evening, Liz. How are we today?
Good evening, Ty. I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Golf. John F. Kennedy International Airport, information Golf. 2051 Zulu. Arriving runways 13 left, 22 left.
Kennedy clearance, American 1681 with information Golf requesting clearance to St. Louis. I know they're going to give him climb and maintain 5,000, so let's just put that in.
American 1681 Heavy cleared to St. Louis. Maintain VFR at or below 18,000. Departure frequency 125.700. Squawk 1664. Expect runway 13 right.
Cleared to St. Louis. Maintain VFR at or below 18.
You got me messed up. Kennedy clearance, American 1681 Heavy with information Golf. Looking for clearance to St. Louis.
This is what the ATC audio.
Alright, we'll try it again. Kennedy clearance, American 1681 Heavy with information Golf. Looking for clearance to St. Louis. Everybody's got my flight except for me.
American 1681 Heavy cleared to St. Louis via the D6 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 400, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.9er, squawk 5162. Expect runway 13 right.
Via Pop, November. Roger that, cleared to St. Louis via the D6 departure, then is filed, climb and maintain 5,000, expect flight level 400, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 135.9, squawk 5162, expect runway 13 right, American 1681 Heavy.
American 1681 Heavy, read back correct.
Kennedy ground, American 1681 Heavy, request pushback and start.
American 1681 Heavy, push and start approved. Tail southeast.
Push and start approved. Tail southeast. American 1681 Heavy.
Locking gear.
Boom, boom, boom.
Señoras y señores, boa tarde. On behalf of American Airlines and the entire crew, I would like to welcome you aboard Flight 1981, departing from John F. Kennedy International Airport and heading to St. Louis Lambert International Airport. We kindly ask that you take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, please do not hesitate to contact any member of our crew.
Release parking brakes, please.
With us today, and we wish you a pleasant journey.
Wait for this APU to get started, and then go. Walk brake. There we got voltage. Pop off. It's wrong.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Flight deck to cabin crew, prepare for taxi.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright, Lewis, let's go ahead and get off the mission and taxi.
I'll get our taxi clearance. Hey Chad, it's your girl Liz. We're about to request taxi clearance to the runway. This is where ATC gives us the route to the runway so we can get ready for takeoff.
Tango,
American
Alpha,
1681.
November,
Heavy, we have
Papa,
information hotel and are ready to taxi.
Papa Foxtrot.
American 1681 Heavy, runway 13 right, taxi via Tango Alpha. November, Papa Foxtrot.
Called it. I called it. Okay.
Runway 13 right. Tango Alpha, November. Papa Foxtrot. American 1681 Heavy.
Good to go?
We're holding short of runway 13 right and ready for departure. I'll let Tower know.
No, don't let anybody know. We're not there yet.
Got it, Ty. We're holding short of runway 13 right and ready for departure. I'll inform Tower when we're ready to go.
No, don't call the tower and request taxi clearance. We haven't even taxied yet. I'm smoking doze, man. Smoking
Got it,
doze.
Ty. We're still on our way to the runway, so no need to call Tower just yet. Let's focus on getting there first. Hey,
yeah.
Chad, it's your girl Liz. We're taxiing to
Chad,
runway
girl
13
Liz.
right, and we'll check in with Tower once we're ready for takeoff.
Kennedy Tower. American 1681 Heavy. Holding short at runway 13 right, ready for takeoff.
We are not holding short at the runway.
Got it, Ty. We're still taxiing to runway 13 right.
Back over the ground, man. Yeah.
American 1681 Heavy, contact Kennedy Tower on 119.1 for departure clearance.
No, please do not contact the tower.
Understood, Ty. We're holding short at runway 13 right, ready for takeoff. Let me know when you want to proceed.
Roger. Just stand by.
Contacting Kennedy Tower on 119.1
What is she
for
doing?
departure clearance.
What is going on?
American 1681 Heavy.
Welcome aboard American Airlines. Please place your carry-on items in an overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. Small, lightweight items may be placed in the seat pocket. If you need assistance, please let us know.
We'll take off the radio right now. Oh. Had to do it. Liz, I'm going to take you off the radio for a minute. I think you need some time to reset.
Got it, Ty. You're back in charge of the radios. Just let me know when you want me to take over again.
Yeah, I'm going to have you take over the radio just after takeoff. Yeah, well, I don't need all that. Switching frequency.
I'll take over the radios after takeoff, Ty. Let's get ready for departure.
Can't trust her right now, man. Pretty busy over there, JL, Terminal 8. I hate going up in there. Bridge. Yeah, train tracks go under the bridge there. What do we got? JetBlue. Whoa! What? Dudes are just... it's crazy over here today. I don't even know bats. What's up, November? November. November to Papa. Talia. Talia and 330 or the 350.
American 1681, heavy, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 850 feet. Not saying intensive traffic, use caution.
Oh yeah, that's him. Papa.
Welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 20. We ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors located throughout the cabin for a brief safety message about aircraft. Your attention, please.
Welcome to your American Airlines flight. On its way to one of more than 350 destinations.
In countries across the globe.
Made possible by our more than 130,000 dedicated team members.
Who all do it for one reason.
These guys are taxiing slow, trying to save fuel.
That's why your safety is so important to us. So let's go over some in-flight instructions so that we can get you safely on your way.
To buckle your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. To open, lift the top of the buckle. If you're seated in the premium cabin and your seat is also equipped with a shoulder belt, fasten the belt by attaching it to the buckle until you hear it click. If you're seated in the premium cabin and your seat is equipped with a push button, insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. Then, fasten your shoulder belt by attaching it to the buckle until you hear it click. To open, simply press on the button. The shoulder belt must be worn during taxi, takeoff,
Now he's
and
getting the
landing.
best of it.
And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated in case of unexpected turbulence. Now, make sure your seat is upright. All larger electronic devices are put away. Carry-ons are placed all the way under the seat in front of you, and your tray table is stowed. Larger carry-on luggage will be overhead. If you have a handheld device, please switch it to airplane mode now. If your electronic device falls into
I
your
didn't even
seat,
see anybody
please do not
come.
adjust your seat and contact a crew member for assistance. U.S. law prohibits smoking, including e-cigarettes, at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in the lavatories may result in a fine. U.S. law requires all to comply with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions. Now let's review the safety card in your seat pocket, which explains the safety features of this airplane, including the location and operation of exits and flotation devices. This aircraft is designed with escape path lighting on or near the floor. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, leave all carry-ons behind and follow the lights quickly and safely to the nearest exit. A sign will indicate you have reached your exit. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind it may be behind you. All door exits have evacuation slides to use in the unlikely event of an emergency. In a water evacuation, slides may be used as life rafts. You'll find the exact location on your safety card. When directed to exit, jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane. If the cabin loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, hold down on the mask or the red streamer to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, and put the elastic band over your head. Then pull the straps to tighten and breathe normally. Remember to always put your own mask on first before helping others. Life vests are located under, next to, or between your seat. For help locating them, see your safety card. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight. Once outside, pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube. In the water, a light on your vest will automatically illuminate. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a crew member. The safety card shows how to use it.
It's our honor to care for you on your journey. If you have any questions, please refer to the safety card or feel free to ask any of the cabin crew as they do their final cabin check. And as always, let us know if there's anything we can do to make your journey more enjoyable.
American Airlines. We fly so you can soar.
Busy with professional guys and non-professional at JFK today on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This guy's like brake checking. Oh, he's got another plane in front of him. Oh, somebody just ate it over there. JetBlue just ate it. Up over here. I'm gonna take Papa Echo. Yeah, I'll take Papa Echo. And you got this guy. Just moving on through, just moseying and then disappear. Hey, gooch, bro. This other guy trying to run through me. So I'm just taking a shortcut. Whoa. Kennedy Tower, American 1681 Heavy, holding short, 13 right for departure.
American 1681 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, runway 13 right, winds 190 at 20. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
To that runway heading and clear for takeoff, 1681 Heavy. Flight deck to cabin crew, we are clear for takeoff. All right, Liz, at this point, you can take back over comms.
Got it, Ty. I'll take over the comms from here. Let's focus on a smooth takeoff and climb.
Señoras y señores, buena tarde.
As we prepare for takeoff, all right, be there, boy, let's go.
Are securely fastened. Your seats are in the upright position and all we appreciate your cooperation and wish you a pleasant
I broke down over there. With us coming up out of here. Woo! We're getting up now.
Oh, wow. American 1681 Heavy, contact departure.
Contacting departure. American 1681 Heavy. New York departure, American 1681. Heavy. Good evening, climbing through 1,500.
American 1681, Heavy New York departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, turn left, heading 345, direct hero when able, then own navigation.
Climb and maintain 10,000, left heading 345, direct hero when able, then own navigation. American 1681 Heavy.
Departure, American 1681 Heavy, requesting direct Robbinsville.
American 1681, Heavy, direct Robbinsville approved.
chat. What's going on? Can't type in the chat. Nothing. Oh, there it is. Alright. Now I got the chat back. Alright, boom. Alright, now I can chat. We're good. We're coming out of, yep.
American 1681, heavy climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250. American 1681
Any messages
heavy.
that I got before this I did not see, so if anybody's watching, type the message now and I'll be able to see it. So tonight's travels are gonna bring us JFK, where we landed last night. We're heading out to St. Louis. Get an outside look real quick. Bye bye, New York. Bye bye.
And we do thank you for your attention. Once we have reached a safe and comfortable cruising altitude, your flight attendants will be due up the cabin to offer you beverages of your choice, followed by our international flagship meal service. During the course of our flight, snacks and beverages will be available. If at any given point you wish to sleep undisturbed, we do ask that you kindly display all fastened seatbelts on the outside of all garments or blankets, so as your crew does do frequent safety checks. And failure to see your seatbelt will result in having to awaken you for compliance. We thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Use cooling, no climbing. 13,254. Speed up.
American 1681, heavy climb and maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain flight level 310. American 1681 heavy.
And we are heading direct to Robbinsville.
American 1681, heavy contact New York Center on 118.975.
Contacting New York Center on 118.975. American 1681 heavy. New York Center, American 1681 heavy. Good evening, 15,000 for flight level 310.
American 1681 heavy, New York Center, good evening.
Good to me. This thing was going to go all the way up at 3,100 a minute.
Climb and maintain flight level 400.
Climb and maintain flight level 400. American 1681 Heavy.
$40K. Let's go. Alright, I get my break now. 2,200. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, Liz, you're by yourself for a little bit. I'll be back. I'm going to take my break real quick.
Got it, Ty. I'll handle the radios while you're on break. Hey, chat, it's your girl Liz. I'm taking over the comms while the captain takes a quick break. We're cruising smoothly at flight level 400.
Hey. Alright. Hands are so ashy, but I didn't want to put lotion on before takeoff and slip out of the yoke. So I'll be grippy by the time it comes to landing. Alright. Alright, so tonight we've got New York to St. Louis. It's like there's not really, there's weather to each side of us, just like last night. Nothing right up in our face. So looks like we're gonna have another smooth, great visibility night. I'm not familiar with St. Louis. Doing this as a revenue flight for the virtual airline. Make sure I have my uniform on. One time I came on camera without my uniform and it was like, what? You get my uniform on. No way. Alright. So we are probably I would say quite a bit of ways, but the problem with it is we got a headwind, baby. And we're trying to speed up. We want to get that TAS in the 500s. So our speed is slowly coming up now that we've leveled out. I like that. And we are on course. Gotta watch out because last night on the arrival we dipped off course. Don't want to do that anymore. And yeah, nothing else is really going on. Just another boring cruise. But we are making it through this en route. We still got a lot of ground to cover. We still got a lot of ground to cover and a few states to fly through. Alright, I thought it was a 2.5 hour block time, and I thought I had got home and got off early enough to get this flight off the ground to not be landing at 10 o'clock at night again, but we'll see what happens. Alright? You guys enjoy the flight. I'll be back to check in a little while. I'll be here. I can look at chat and everything, but we're about to go dark. Yard. Poof! He's gone.
Center on 124.775.
Contacting New York Center on 124.775. American 1681 Heavy. New York Center. American 1681 Heavy. Good evening, maintaining flight level 400.
American 1681 Heavy, New York Center, good evening.
Good evening, Captain Todd. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're cruising?
No, we're good up here. Thank you for asking, and I appreciate the service.
Thank you, Captain Ty. We appreciate your kind words and are here to ensure everything runs smoothly.
Hello. How are you doing? Hi, bro. What's going on? It's going to take a second to get to you. I'm here. Watching chat.
Delta 2582, New York Center, roger.
I do see your chat. Yes, I do. Is it Lisa Jean 32? I do see your chat.
Yeah.
New York Center, Delta 1169, flight level 210.
I'm sitting here, I'm watching the chat
Delta
box.
1169, New York Center, roger.
I've gotten in trouble for not responding to chat, so. He said, if the player is small.
New York Center, Delta 2732, flight level 270. Delta 2732, New York Center, roger.
Do I play just this game? And can you hear me speaking back to you, or do I have to text you? Are you a blind person?
Brickyard 4521, New York Center, roger. American 1681, heavy contact Cleveland Center on 133.075.
Contacting Cleveland Center on 133.075. American 1681 heavy. Cleveland Center. American 1681 heavy. Good evening with you, flight level 400.
This guy's chat only I'm talking to right now. He can't. I don't understand why he can't hear me.
81 heavy, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Uh-oh, I bet he's trying to sell me something. If you guys are on Twitch, check the chat. You stream daily. I don't even know if he's watching. Is he a bot? Yo, get out of here. Quit playing with me, man.
Cleveland Center, American 2987, flight level 280.
American 2987, Cleveland Center, roger.
So this is what it's like flying and streaming at the same time. On TikTok, hanging out here, checking out the chat, having a cocktail, checking out what I'm doing. Now you don't want to see me on the international. I'll be like this. American 1681 heavy. What? It's never sleeping. Yeah. Your headphone is damaged. Damn. Headphones down. Check it out on Twitch. This person's speaking to me on Twitch. So what's going on, man? You got a question or something? Because I'm about to lay back, man. Get on TikTok. I got my headphones on, and then I got earbud over here, and then I got my headphone with the mic over here, and I'm watching TikTok, and I'm watching the plane. I'm hanging out. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with the master warning? Uh-oh. Oh, park and brake up. Not bad. Alright, must have hit a button. Nothing.
check that. Haha! Am I serious? What? The fuck?
Cleveland Center, Southwest 908, flight level 360.
Well, it's 50, bro. I think this guy says his headphones are broken. He's trying to sell me something, and I'm trying to bait him.
Center, American 3243, flight level 260.
American 3243, Cleveland Center, roger.
told you guys, it's like AI trying to solicit me to like decorate my page and everything, and like have everything like all at the top of the screen, like the real streamers do. Bro, this is the airplane show. This is grassroots grown, me doing it out of a little room in New York. We're not getting all that fancy stuff. Well, maybe one day, but right now, we're not getting all that fancy stuff. Concentrating on flying and showing the people what we're doing. That's it. I'm not buying anything. I got plenty of people that can design something for me. I don't want it. Don't sell it to me. Yeah, I know you're on Twitch. I know. I'm not new here. Yeah. Alright guys, I'll be right back.
Cleveland Center, Brickyard 3587, flight level 290.
Brickyard 3587, Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, Brickyard 5633, flight level 280.
Brickyard 5633, Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, United 345, flight level 370.
United 345, Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, Southwest 2094, flight level 370.
Southwest 2094, Cleveland
flight level 250.
Brickyard 3571, Cleveland Center, roger. Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 125.425.
Contacting Cleveland Center on 125.425, American 1681 Heavy. Cleveland Center, American 1681 Heavy. Good evening with you, flight level 400.
American 1681 Heavy, Cleveland Center, good evening.
flight level 270.
Brickyard 4459, Cleveland Center, roger.
see. Let's look outside. Oh, we're marked out up in here, baby. Good. Whoa, calm down. Yeah, I'm fitting to buy the art from somebody that can't hear me on my screen. They can't hear me on the stream, and they can't see me. They can't see me.
825. American 1681 Heavy.
I need a damn moderator.
American 1681 Heavy. Good evening, maintaining flight level 400.
Oh, my life went off.
American 1681 Heavy, Indianapolis Center, good evening.
I don't need to talk loud like that. Usually I keep it at professional level. Well, like I said, I got the headphone here with the mic talking to you guys. And then I got the earbud in, so we'll take the earbud out. That might, alright, yeah. That probably made it better. I was probably like yelling like a deaf person. Yeah, without a doubt. Because, believe it or not, people don't think, but I do go back and watch streams, and my brother gave me voluming tips the other night, so we gotta see. I think I was just screaming into the thing before. I was just talking like this, and I shouldn't talk like this. It's too loud. So I'll just talk like this.
207 7000.
He wanted the Billy D. Williams voice early before 10 o'clock. I can change it. I'm not peaking now. You're saying right now it's still too loud.
Delta 571 Indianapolis Center, roger.
I was watching back the stream. I can barely hear myself on the stream.
Southwest 1556.
If you go back and watch the stream from last night on YouTube, game ain't peaking, and I got that down. I did this whole thing, yeah, if you can see. My volumes ain't all the way up on OBS. I'm scrolling OBS right now. And before, like a couple of days ago, the game was peaking, but I'm looking at everything right now, and it seems to be alright. But I'm peaking. Yeah, I'm not even peaking.
American 2772 Indianapolis Center, roger.
But it depends on how I got the mics in. I'll come down. And I was in the Swarm app. Trying to get the noise cancellation going on the mic. Alright. 726. And halfway there. Jeez. I was looking and I was like, yo, man, we're gonna be good. But whew, we got a lot of more miles. And I think we're coming into this weather. We need to redo the weather. No, everything just goes away from us.
Indianapolis Center, Southwest 3945, flight level 310.
Southwest 3945, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Job, man, is that better? Is it better? But talk too? Alright, now I'll interact with you guys while it's playing. Let me get a hit of these mic buttons real quick. Right there.
Indianapolis Center, Southwest 3945, flight level 280.
Southwest 3945, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Indianapolis Center, Alaska 450, flight level 230.
Alaska 450, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Indianapolis Center, Delta 2690, flight level 240.
Delta 2690, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Indianapolis Center, Alaska 450, flight level 260.
Alaska 450, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Indianapolis Center, Delta 733, flight level 350.
Delta 733, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Indianapolis Center, Brickyard 4777, 17,000.
Brickyard 4777, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Switch back over to the PlayStation. So, I really don't want to buy another Turtle headset, but PlayStation headset is much more comfortable. And I'm working with the headset, and I will be able to listen to two devices at once. So I got these things on just for the mic, and I'm like, it's great. I could use the other audio, but the other mic up here just picks up way too much. Like, if I was doing a podcast and they were like, man, heads in here or something, that would be cool, but nah. So I think after this stream, I'm gonna try to swap, because Emmett plays over there, and all he does is talk to his friends. So this headset would be perfect for him. It's not really working for me, Flight Simulator, because I want to be able to listen to my music, and you guys don't need to hear it. I can't have you guys hear it because I'd be copyrighted. It's just what it is. Well, yeah, we're cruising along here. Let's get the lights ready. It ain't gonna be dark. Actually, yeah. Excuse me, guys. We're heading back in time. Yeah. Good. Alright, so I'm not worried about any of the lights or anything. But I did see a post on TikTok that got me kind of like, wow. Alright. They make fun of us simmer pilots that don't do
Indianapolis Center, Southwest 3104, flight level 230.
anything other than an ILS approach.
Southwest 3104,
And
Indianapolis Center, roger.
the thing about it is like, in an airliner with 250, 300 and some people, the airline is going to want me to fly the ILS approach into a major airport. If you go into some rinky-dink something, if you're flying a smaller class of plane, you're going into a rinky-dink something, like, yeah, you may get that circle to land, VOR, NDB, ADF approach, but with computers as sophisticated as this, I can only fly a visual.
Indianapolis Center, Southwest 3104, flight level 260.
Usually the only time I'll fly a visual in this
Southwest
plane
3104, Indianapolis Center, roger.
if we're in the Caribbean somewhere or down in South America where there's no ILS. But most of the times on my revenue flights, like I'm flying right now, they won't send me into an airport without an active ILS. So that's why us sim pilots get used to flying the ILS in. But that's another reason why you also see me some days when I'm not looking for revenue. I'll fly GA planes, the smaller aircraft, pistons, turbines, and I usually try to practice that type of IFR flying, those type of approaches in those planes, because these planes just don't. This thing doesn't have the ADF, it just doesn't have what it takes to fly an approach like that. So that's why I usually will come in on the ILS and, hey look, I'm sitting here having a good time, having some cocktails, and when I got into this about 6 months ago, when I got back into Flight Simulator, I said I wanted to learn how to fly the 787. I've spent over 150 hours in this plane, the two types, between the 787-9 that I'm flying now and the 787-10 that I was flying back when I first got back on Flight Simulator in December. I'm just comfortable with it. I've gotten everything, and I'm saying to myself, I have said to myself, I'm trying to get a smaller plane like a 737 that I'm comfortable with, but it seems like all of them have some sort of glitch or some sort of issue with them. And this plane works with all my Logitech gear, my everything. The PMDGs don't. I know I could just program it through that app that I have, but I don't have time to program it. Now that I've settled in the seat, it's like I don't really want anything new. Something from Blue Games just came out. I gotta check that out. But that's, if you get comfortable with a plane, like it's the plane to fly. But the only problem with this thing is it's just huge. I know a lot of people, it's huge, it's a wide body. But I wanted to learn how to fly this plane because I wanted to fly the American logo abroad. And the whole problem with it is by the time I get off from work, usually it's just night flights over in Europe and everything. And I try to brighten up my day and I want to fly during the day. But I would make more money flying international. And I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I don't do it because I'm lazy. But I would make a lot more money if I was flying from, like, Paris de Gaulle to London Heathrow, something like that. But I'm trying to make sure I'm good with everything. And I'm 6 months back after a 14-year hiatus, so just trying to clean up my skills and get everything together and do it like that.
Indianapolis Center, Southwest 4037, flight level
Still make some mistakes.
Southwest 4037, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Alright, we are getting ready for our 30 left. Vector confirmed, 30 left. Hey Liz, how we doing over there?
Southwest 1017, 17,000.
Hey Ty, we're doing great here. We're maintaining flight level 400 and everything's running smoothly. Just keeping an eye on our progress to St. Louis.
Alright, great. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome, Ty. We're cruising smoothly at flight level 400. Hey Chad, it's your girl Liz. Just keeping things steady up here while Ty takes a break. All systems are good and we're on track to St. Louis.
I've been back on the flight deck for about 20 minutes.
Maintaining flight level 400.
Welcome back, Ty. Everything's running smoothly. We're cruising at flight level 400 and we're on track to St. Louis. Let me know if you need anything.
I never told her I was back. I don't know. Got some weather coming up. Let me refresh the weather though, because it might not really be there. Alright, we got some cells. Alright. Flight deck cabin crew, please prepare for maybe some light to moderate turbulence.
Copy, Captain. We will ensure the cabin is prepared for any light to moderate turbulence ahead.
They shut that thing off like a long time ago. Maybe after that. If I go back and watch the tapes, I'll be like, yup, I made that mistake. It's not the game's fault. There's one way we can tell if I made a mistake. If the fuel is totally unbalanced, I made the mistake. And I probably did make a mistake, but it happens. 8.1, 8.3, it's a little unbalanced.
American 1681, heavy, contact Indianapolis Center on 120.575.
Sun is out, and we are about to land in St. Louis.
American 1681 Heavy.
I'm going to step out for one more break, and then
Indianapolis Center.
I'll come
American
back in.
1681 Heavy. Good evening, maintaining flight level 400.
Daytime landing. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get home, and I gotta fly west. If I'm at JFK, I gotta fly west. I gotta chase the sun. Flying down to Miami and flying up from the Bahamas. The last couple of days, it's like the whole thing changes, the whole stream changes. It's gradual. Nobody wants to watch night stuff. And this is what I told my brother. I said, you look at most streamers, they only fly day, and they only fly ILS. All they do. That's just it. Make it look like they're really flying. I like to do night approaches, ILS.
Indianapolis Center.
Yes, I like
668, flight level 390.
I like weather, I really do. I like poor visibility because that's when the wipers are on, I'm happy. When I'm coming in on an approach and the wipers are on, and I just got my eyes right here, just like, yup, we're good. Alright, yup, we're good. Alright. And I think because of this headwind, we might be making it in, 489, it's almost 500. I bumped it up, but I'm trying to save fuel. Alright, let me go take my last break. I'll be right back.
Indianapolis Center, SkyWest 5624, flight level 230.
Indianapolis Center, roger.
Good evening, Captain Time. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're with you?
Indianapolis Center, Alaska 14, flight level 330. Indianapolis Center, American 3161, flight level 350. Center, roger. Indianapolis Center, United 1748, flight level 310. Indianapolis Center, roger. Indianapolis Center, Southwest 3309, flight level 390. Indianapolis Center, Delta 2458, flight level 370.
Center, Southwest 2477, flight level 390. Indianapolis Center, roger.
Indianapolis Center, Lindbergh 4416, flight level 220.
Indianapolis Center, roger. American 1681 Heavy, descend via Arch 2 to 5000 VHP, transition into St. Louis. Altimeter 2973.
Descend via Arch 2 to 5000. VHP transition into St. Louis. Altimeter 2973. American 1681 Heavy.
American 1681 Heavy, contact Indianapolis Center on 134.175.
Contacting Indianapolis Center on 134.175. American 1681 Heavy. Indianapolis Center. American 1681 Heavy. Good evening, maintaining flight level 400.
American 1681 Heavy, Indianapolis Center, good evening.
And I'm back, and we're up here. Indianapolis Center, American 1681
Say request.
Yeah, American 1681 Heavy request descent down 10,000.
American 1681 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000. American 1681 Heavy.
It's good fun, man. I got back to the seat late.
Señoras y señores, we have left our cruising altitude and are now beginning our approach to St. Louis. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, fasten your seatbelts. Note that the use of the lavatories is not allowed.
Yeah.
Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for
Oh, this Trio fan is about to fall off its thing. Alright. Alright. We are descending. Thanks everybody for watching the airplane show. We are about to descend into St. Louis. I chose this flight because I was like, it looked like it was farther than Chicago.
Kansas City Center, Southwest.
And I was like, I haven't flown into St. Louis, so I was like, let's fly this thing into St. Louis.
Kansas City Center, Roger.
It might be like a nicer flight than Chicago, like after a day of work. Alright, but alright, put the phone away. We're descending and we're gonna check our runway. We got 30 left. 30 left. I'm already set up over here for 30 left.
American 1681 Heavy, contact Kansas City Center on 135.05.
Contacting Kansas City Center on 135.05.
Left.
American 1681 Heavy.
Let's program in.
Kansas City Center,
LS.
American 1681 Heavy. Good evening, descending flight level 350 for 5,007.
American 1681 Heavy, Kansas City Center, good evening.
Descending. Descending on the arrival. 5,000? I don't know. You want me down to 5,000? Do a sound check real quick. Yeah, we'll definitely switch headphones.
City Center, American 529, flight level 340.
American 529, Kansas City Center, roger. 1681 Heavy, contact St. Louis approach on 132.125.
Contacting St. Louis approach on 132.125. American 1681 Heavy. St. Louis approach. American 1681 Heavy. Good evening. Flight level 190 for 5,000.
American 1681 Heavy, St. Louis approach. Good evening, St. Louis altimeter 2973. Expect the ILS runway 30 left approach into St. Louis. Verify information, Romeo.
Altimeter 2973. Expecting the ILS runway 30 left approach. American 1681 Heavy.
Seven three. Depths. 648. 311 speed breaker coming in.
Señoras y señores, as we begin our final approach
Here
into
we
St.
go.
Louis, please turn off your electronic
St.
devices
Louis.
and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in the upright position, and fasten your seat belts. The current weather in St. Louis is clear, and our assigned gate is Gate C9. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
American 1681 Heavy, speed below 250 knots.
Reducing speed below 250 knots. American 1681 Heavy.
1393, contact Austin departure on 119.0.
119.0 for Delta 1393, good day.
November 225 Romeo, Mike contact Kansas City Center on 127.7.
127.7, November 225 Romeo. Mike, thanks.
1681 Heavy, turn right heading 250. Vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach.
Right heading 250. Vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach. American 1681 Heavy.
Legion 2350, contact Scott Tower on 128.25.
Switching to Scott Tower on 128.25, Allegiant 2350.
Delta 5513, contact downtown tower on 119.925.
Over to downtown tower on 119.925, Delta 5513.
Out of current altitude for 2000, cleared for the ILS 30 left approach, Southwest 9632.
Southwest 9632, contact St. Louis Tower on 132.475.
Alright, here we
Over
go.
to St. Louis Tower on
Trying to get the
132.475,
Spotify up,
Southwest
but
9632.
not working.
St. Louis departure, American 1219, 5000.
American 1219, St. Louis departure,
Alright
roger.
guys, we're coming in.
American 1219, direct short final. Cleared for the ILS runway 29er approach. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet until established. American 1681, Heavy, turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 3,000.
Right heading 260, descend and maintain 3,000. American 1681 Heavy.
Here we go. Speed's down. Going down to 3,000.
American 1681, Heavy, 11 miles from Torm. Turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 2,200 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 30 left approach.
Right heading 280, descend and maintain 2,200 until established on the localizer.
We're coming into St.
Clear
Louis.
for the
I'll be
ILS
right back,
runway
guys.
30 left approach. American 1681 Heavy.
American 1219, contact St. Louis Tower on 132.475.
132.475, see American 1219.
American 1681 Heavy, contact St. Louis Tower on 118.5.
Contacting St. Louis Tower on 118.5. American 1681 Heavy. St. Louis Tower, American 1681 Heavy. Good evening, established on the ILS runway 30 left approach.
American 1681 Heavy, St. Louis Tower, roger, continue approach. American 1681 Heavy, number 2 behind the Southwest 737 MAX on 4-mile final, runway 30 left, winds 250, 12 gust of wind,
Number 2, behind the Southwest 737 MAX, runway 30 left, clear to land. American 1681 Heavy.
right, Liz, what's our touchdown speed? Crash. No, crash. 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 The whole game crashed. That's it. Man, this is what happened. It's about to cut out and leave me, man. That land. It's doing it to me right now. Oh, man. Hello. Oh, it's about to give up. Ain't got no mouse over there, no nothing. It was a move. I'll sit here and just wait for it to totally crash out. This is what it wants to do. Crash out. Unreal. Yup. Just crashed out on final, guys. Guess they got some good shit to see in St. Louis, because they ain't let me see it. That's it. That's gonna be it, man. We tried, guys. That's it. That's it. We tried. Until next time, everybody have a good night.